Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, dude, it sucks. I have a warranty, but no technician wants to do the job, so the manufacturer won't be paying them.
Yeah, I really feel you. Well, if anything, you can go to our website. We have a database filled with other names and numbers of other technicians. Maybe you might find someone that you haven't reached out to yet.
Yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Well, have a nice day, bro. Machine warranties. Everything you need to know so you don't get ripped off like that guy did. What's up, guys? So a lot of people have problems with warranties, and it shouldn't really be that way. You should get what you're paying for and also know what you're paying for. You see, a lot of people have misconceptions about warranties and the fine print when they get them. And some people are rightly within the lines of their agreement and still have issues. And that's due to problems with the manufacturer, things of that nature. And other people have issues because they didn't bother to fully understand the fine print. So we're going to go over warranties, this one specifically. And I'd just like to mention that not everything stipulated in this warranty is the same as every other one you might find, because there's different manufacturers, there's different brands, and they all have different types of agreements. So we're going to go over this one simply because it does go over generally the main points or the main things generally of what a warranty has and what it's talking about. And hopefully you'll gain more of an understanding so you can save yourself the hassle of running into future problems by trying to get your machine repaired. Okay, here is the warranty, and this is actually from a Proform Performance 600C treadmill. The manufacturer is Icon Health and Fitness. And what I'm going to do is go over this line by line or sentence by sentence and explain basically what it's saying. What is the meaning of each sentence? So let's start with sentence number 1. Icon Health and Fitness warrants this product to be free from defects in workmanship and material under normal use and service conditions. So what exactly does that mean? What it's basically saying is that Icon, the manufacturer, is authorizing for the product to be free from defects or free from problems, in other words, repaired in workmanship and material. So hiring a worker, a technician, to use proper materials to fix the machine. So, dumbed down version, the manufacturer is authorizing for the product to be repaired by a technician with proper materials to repair it in normal use and service conditions. So, I want to talk about normal use and service conditions because I feel like this is where people make mistakes. So where people make their mistakes is not knowing what type of treadmill they're purchasing. Because there's two different types of treadmill or two different types of cardio equipment. Let's say you're not buying a treadmill. There's residential pieces and commercial pieces. Residential pieces are meant to be in the home used by residents. Commercial pieces are meant to be used in facilities such as a gym, hotel, hotels have gyms, condo association, things of that nature. Because they're commercial, meant to be used for commercial purposes, a lot of people are going to be using it, wearing it down. That type of machine can take that much workload. So if, for example, you buy a treadmill that's a residential piece, it's meant to be in the home, and end up using it for commercial purposes, so you put it in a gym, and then in a short period of time it starts having issues, now you want to cash in your warranty, and well, too bad, they're going to make you pay for the technician and the parts because you didn't use it how it's supposed to be used, as a residential piece only by residents of the home. So that's something very important to keep note of. What type of piece did you buy or are you buying? Consider, should I buy residential or should I buy commercial based on where you're going to place it. So now let's talk about normal service conditions. People mess up here because they don't realize that they're supposed to be doing regular maintenance on their cardio equipment. So treadmills, you want to make sure you're lubing your treadmill at least every 3 to 5 months. So a lot of people don't realize that, and down the line, because they didn't take proper care of it, it has issues, they cash in their warranty, and the technician ends up telling them, well, if you didn't take the proper care you're supposed to, you're going to have to pay for our services. So now the warranty is useless. Now this is very important because it's no different than taking care of a car. We all know that we have to get oil changes, we have to switch out our tires when they get bald. This is our responsibility. So same goes for a treadmill. Another thing is, make sure your children or anyone in the household doesn't do any damage to it because that's not covered in the warranty either. Personal damages caused is not normal use and service conditions. That is damage purposely done by you. And you know, if the manufacturer is giving you this machine, promising you that it's a new piece, and all of a sudden it malfunctions, well, that's on them. That's where your warranty comes in handy. But if you do any damages whatsoever, that's not covered within the warranty agreement. You have to do the repairs on that. You have to pay for it. Now let's go on to the second sentence. The frame and drive motor are warranted for a lifetime. Now I think it's pretty obvious why they make that a lifetime. I don't think that's on every single warranty you're going to see. Some other manufacturers might not warrant the frame of the treadmill and the drive motor for a lifetime, but usually the frame on a treadmill, the actual metal base of it, doesn't damage throughout all the years that you're going to use it, or at least to the extent that you can't use the piece. And drive motors don't usually go out too fast either. I think other parts of the treadmill go out a whole lot faster than those two pieces, so it makes sense that it's warranted for a lifetime. Parts are warranted for 2 years from the date of purchase, and labor is warranted for 1 year from the date of purchase. So basically, common sense says, you know, if you're about a year in owning your treadmill, both your parts and labor is covered. And if you're 2 years in, the parts is covered, but the labor is not. So let's say you're about a year and a half in owning your piece of fitness equipment or this treadmill under this warranty. You won't have to pay for parts, but you will have to pay for labor since you're a year and a half in, you're past that year mark. And here's what a lot of people also don't know is there is a $130 to $150 trip charge for a technician to come to your house. And then on top of that, last we checked, it's about $70 per hour just for them to work on the piece. So that's labor. So you got a $150 trip charge, then you got $70 per hour. Let's say he worked on the piece for 2 hours. That's already $140. That's almost $300 just to work on your machine. Yikes. Definitely keep note of that. I think a lot of people probably get alarmed by the high prices because they don't realize just how much a technician is, and also they forget what coverage they have when they had their warranty. Another thing to keep in mind is that if you purchase a higher end piece or a more expensive piece, you could actually get a better warranty with better coverage. So, for example, if you're buying an elliptical for like $5,000 or $4,000, it's a really nice piece. The warranty on that compared to a warranty on a $500 treadmill most likely will be a whole lot better. So maybe considering upping your budget. I know a lot of people try to save money, but that comes at the cost of the type of warranty you get. This warranty extends only to the original purchaser. Very important. This warranty extends only to the original purchaser. So what that means is that the original buyer of that treadmill or that machine is the only one that can use that warranty. They cannot transfer that warranty to another owner or another buyer. So, for example, if you're on Facebook Marketplace and you're buying a treadmill and you see a listing that says, oh, treadmill used for 1 year includes warranty. Be very skeptical, ask questions, because 90 to 95% of manufacturer warranties don't transfer. So the questions you want to ask are, is this a manufacturer warranty that's included? Is this an extended warranty? Or is this a premium product with a better warranty? Because premium products, it's actually rare that you'll find a premium product with a warranty that can transfer, but there are some that are out there. Extended warranties, for the most part, majority of extended warranties do transfer, so that's good. Manufacturer warranties hardly ever are transferable. So be safe, ask questions, don't get caught in a trap where you buy a treadmill, come to find out manufacturer warranty doesn't transfer, and now you're trying to fix your machine and you can't because, well, you thought you bought a warranty and you actually didn't. Now let's talk about extended warranties. There's a lot that goes into extended warranties, important information that I think you need to know. That way you can save yourself future issues, because there's also some misconceptions regarding the differences between extended warranties and manufacturer warranties and how extended warranties work with manufacturer warranties. So we're going to talk about that right now. So one of the first things you need to understand with extended warranties is that this is an insurance company, or behind extended warranties is an insurance company. They're the ones that are offering it. So that's very important, because when your machine has a broken part or something goes wrong, you would have to file a claim with that particular insurance company. Now, the second thing that you need to understand with extended warranties is that they are not an extension of the manufacturer warranty. They lay on top of it. Let me try to explain that as best as I can. I'm going to use our warranty as an example. So in our warranty, our parts are covered for 2 years. And let's say you decide to buy an extended warranty where parts are covered for 5 years. A lot of people, when they hear the name extended warranty, they think, oh, that's an extension. So my manufacturer warranty says 2 years, and my extended warranty says 5 years, so the 2 years must be extended by 5. So in total, I probably have 7 years of coverage. No, you don't. You don't have 7 years of coverage. It's not 2 plus 5. What you actually have is just simply 5 years of coverage. In the manufacturer warranty, you're covered by 2 years. In the extended warranty, you're covered by 5 years. So the extended warranty lays on top of the manufacturer warranty. So let's say your treadmill breaks down within a year, or something goes wrong, a part goes wrong and you need it fixed. Well, in the manufacturer warranty, parts are covered by 2 years. You would have to contact that manufacturer to get that fixed, not the insurance company, because you're within the lines of your manufacturer warranty agreement. Now, let's say you've owned the treadmill for 3 years. Okay, well, you're not in line with the agreement of your manufacturer warranty because parts are only covered for 2 years. You're in line with the agreement you have within your extended warranty, which is covered for 5 years. So you would have to contact the insurance company to get that part fixed or replaced. Hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. We'd be glad to answer them, because I know this can be very, very confusing sounding. But to try to put it in the best basic terms that I can, it's like as if you have 2 warranties, or pretty much that's what you got. You got your manufacturer warranty and everything stipulated in there, and then you have your extended warranty and everything stipulated in there. So depending on what goes wrong, you would have to rely on one of the warranty agreements. All repairs for which warranty claims are made must be pre-authorized by ICON. Wait just a second. This is huge. In fact, so huge, it's actually originally the reason that inspired us to make this video. Now, some of you may be people that are rightly within the lines of your warranty agreement, but still are facing issues getting the manufacturer to fix your machine. And if that's you, this part I'm about to address is for you. Now, we just read in our warranty, all repairs for which warranty claims are made must be pre-authorized by ICON. What that practically is saying in simple terms is if you need your machine repaired, it has to go through an approval process first by the manufacturer when you call them. So you call the manufacturer, you tell them, hey, I need repairs.
Hello.
They decide whether or not they approve of those repairs. Then once it's approved, they call a technician, send the technician to your house, and the technician does the job. Where customers are facing issues is sometimes they're forced into waiting long periods of time in order to receive the part. We've heard of one person that literally took months just to receive the part necessary to fix their machine. People shouldn't have to wait that long, you know. You should be getting the part and repairs immediate, but this has happened. Now, another issue customers are facing is finding a technician to do the job. We've actually had an occurrence at our warehouse where a customer called us, not our customer, but a customer of another company that purchased a warranty with them. They called us hoping that we fixed machines to fix their machine like we were technicians. Because they called all these other technicians and for some odd reason, those techs refused to do the job. Now that's kind of strange. Why would they refuse to do the job? What we found out is that the manufacturers weren't paying the techs.
Where's my money?
And that's why they didn't want to do the work, because no one likes to work for free.
No, we don't.
And some of you might be thinking, well, why wouldn't the manufacturers pay their techs? That's their techs, right? Here's what a lot of people may not know. Majority of manufacturers do not have their own techs. They work with third-party businesses, business owners, people that have their own business as a technician. So like I said, a lot of people may not know that, but some companies may have their own techs. It's most likely very minimal or very rare. Mostly they're outsourcing the work for other businesses to do the work. So we had this happen, and that's unfortunate because that person ended up getting ripped off. It's like they bought a treadmill for no reason and bought a warranty on top of that for no reason. And if you went through that and that's you and you got ripped off, please by all means write down in the comments below. Tell your story. We want to raise awareness on this issue so that way it draws attention and things change. Because I'm sure some of you, maybe not even for fitness equipment, you bought like maybe a refrigerator or some other piece of furniture and you got warranty on it, and the manufacturer didn't honor the warranty. They either took way too long to honor it or they didn't honor it at all, and it's like as if you wasted your money. If you bought a warranty, you deserve to get what you paid for, which is coverage on everything that you have and repairs on everything that you have. Especially if you're within the lines of your agreement. You didn't cause any external damage. Your kids didn't cause any damage. It was like a faulty part on it or something. So once again, if that's you, please tell us your story. If you're even a tech that hasn't been getting paid by certain manufacturers, if you're comfortable, by all means, expose it. That way others find out, it gives rise to these issues, and we talk about it, raises awareness, and hopefully these companies will give you what you paid for, or will pay you techs what you are owed.
Now, the next few sentences are pretty easy to understand, and they're also kind of interesting because they might fluster a few feathers or rustle a few feathers. So let's read it. If the product is shipped to a service center, freight charges to and from the service center will be the customer's responsibility. If replacement parts are shipped while the product is under warranty, the customer will be responsible for a minimal handling charge. For in-home service, the customer will be responsible for a minimal trip charge. Now, the reason why I state that this would rustle a few feathers is because you're kind of being forced to pay for the fixing of your machine. I mean, not really, but let me explain. This machine is more of a cheaper type of machine. It's a cheaper end machine. So this is a cheap warranty, or not as good of a warranty as you would get on a higher end piece. And that's why earlier I said maybe consider upping your budget for a better machine, a more expensive machine, because you most likely will get a better warranty agreement. Now, under this warranty, we're having to pay for freight charges. So in order for you to get your machine to the service center so it can be fixed, you have to pay for the shipping, you have to pay for the freight. And let's say replacement parts need to be shipped. Well, you're gonna have to pay for handling charges on that. And then also, let's say instead of you getting your machine fixed at a service center, it's at your home, in-home service. Well, you're gonna have to pay for the technician to get to your house, which is the trip charge. And we know that technician's trip charge ranges from $130 to $150.
So that's kind of pricey. And then on top of that, you're having to pay a handling fee for them to just get the replacement part to your home. Well, that adds on to that. And if you paid for a $600 machine, well, now you're paying, I don't know, I'm gonna guesstimate like $300 more just to get it fixed. And that might seem unfair to a lot of people because, you got excited about purchasing a treadmill, you got a warranty on it, you're expecting it to be good, no problems, and then about a year later, it ends up having problems. And, in the natural customer's mind, they might think, oh, that's okay, let me just call the manufacturer, they'll cover for everything because they're the ones responsible for giving me a crappy machine. But then you find out, no, now you have to pay some charges just to get it fixed. So in reality, let's say you paid $600 for this treadmill, you actually paid probably $900 to $1,000. What seemed like a good deal, $600 treadmill plus the warranty, however much the warranty is on top of that. Now you paid for the treadmill, the warranty, and repairs, even though it wasn't your fault for it going bad. Hopefully that makes sense, but that's a lot of money. And, at that point, in my mind, I'm thinking, well, you might as well have just gone to Facebook Marketplace and got a used piece, or upped your budget and got a higher end piece that most likely won't, fail as easily or as quickly. Because you're already paying almost $1,000 for this treadmill alone. Yeesh. Might as well at that point have paid for a $1,000 treadmill versus a $600 treadmill. So that probably is like naturally what goes on in the mind of the customer. And a lot of people would get upset with this. But once again, this is not to rip on the manufacturer. This is just to state that if you plan on going cheap on a machine, don't expect to get a good warranty agreement on it. There are things that you're going to be responsible for paying for still. So once again, consider upping your budget, getting a better machine. You might get a better warranty on that. And in the long term, that will work way better for you. This warranty does not extend to freight damage to the product. So in other words, if, let's say for example, you buy a treadmill from Dick's Sporting Goods and Dick's Sporting Goods ships it to your house, and you end up finding out that it's a damaged piece. The box is messed up, the treadmill's marked up, whatever it may be. That is not a liability on the manufacturer's part, that is a liability on the retailer's part, wherever you bought it. And so you can't cash in a warranty for that. You would have to contact the manufacturer, let them know it was damaged by the retailer, or actually contact the retailer directly and let them know that shipping messed up the box, messed up the treadmill. What's going to get covered? What are you guys going to do about it? And they'll figure things out from there. This warranty will automatically be voided if the product is used as a store display model, if the product is purchased or transported outside the USA, if all instructions in this manual are not followed, if the product is abused or improperly or abnormally used, or if the product is used for commercial or rental purposes. So I think all this is pretty clear. I don't think I really need to explain some of this stuff. In fact, some of the stuff I've already mentioned, the commercial versus residential. If you caused any damages to it, well, that's not the manufacturer's fault. The responsibility is on your part.
Ew.
So makes sense why you wouldn't get a warranty at that point. I guess I could talk a little bit about some other things like the store display model. You're not even using the machine, so for it to all of a sudden not work makes no sense. Plus, you're probably not even giving it maintenance while it's in the store display collecting dust, and you should be at least running it. It's like a car, you don't want to let it sit. You want to keep it running. You want to run it occasionally, that way no issues happens. So that would, I guess, would be considered abnormal use. If all instructions in this manual are not followed, that makes sense, because if you're not following the instructions of the manual, well, you could have problems with your treadmill. Let's say you assembled your treadmill and there's stuff in the manual about that, and you didn't follow that to a T, well, you misassembled it, you got problems, and that's not their fault, that's your fault. So, pretty clear. Let's continue. No other warranty beyond that specifically set forth above is authorized by Icon. Now, even I'm having a little bit of trouble discerning what that means, but what it sounds like to me is that everything stipulated above, which we already read and talked about, no other warranty is authorized by Icon if it doesn't have those things stated above. The very last part of this warranty isn't really that important, so we're not going to go over it, but if you really want to know what it's about, it's simply talking about how Icon's not liable for certain damages caused to the machine. So you can read that yourself if you wish to, but I think we covered mostly what everyone's concerned about when it comes to warranties. So that's pretty much everything you need to know about machine warranties. Hopefully everything that was stated here was helpful to you guys. And before you go out and buy a warranty for a machine that you're looking at, make sure you consider all these factors that I just stated. If you're buying from a marketplace, you want to ask, is the warranty transferable? Is it a manufacturer warranty? Is it an extended warranty? Is it a premium product with a really good warranty? You want to know what's stipulated in that warranty. That way you can save yourself future issues. If you're buying from a certain manufacturer, research about the manufacturer. Are they trustworthy? Are they faithful to honor the things that they stated in the actual agreement, in the actual warranty? And if not, maybe consider going to a different place, different retailer, different manufacturer to get your machine. So if you guys like this video, give us a like, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have tons more content out there that we've made and are going to make to help you guys make smarter decisions and help you guys that already have equipment at home that need repairs. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.